Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. We're doing good. It was a nice Memorial Day weekend. I hope everybody else had a nice one. I had posted that I was gonna revamp this. Look how big this thing is. This thing is huge. And that side looks fine, but we're gonna paint that too. Just make it look a little bit better. It had a few, I got it at a yard sale, of course, I got it at a yard sale. It was $3 for this too. $3 seems to be the number at yard sales for this ugly stuff. I washed it, wiped it out. It was kind of sticky. It had a few little like pieces missing out of it, just tiny ones. And all I did was mix some plaster of Paris and made it kind of, you know, thick enough like spackling and just filled it in. So it should not be noticeable. You can see where I did right here. And I might need to sand that a little bit. Yeah. Just a little. And no, I have not done this before. Most everything that I do, I haven't done before. If I have done it before, I'll tell you. Okay, so this underside I'm going to paint first because obviously it's going to sit like this. So I'm going to paint the underside first. If it's not completely dry, it's okay because we're not going to see it that much. And I don't know if I want to use this. Yeah, maybe I'll use that. Oh, let me show you this color. This is that metallic. It's called Worn Penny metallic color. This is what I used on that planter that I have by my front door. See how shiny it is? It does look like a penny. This is pretty much just brown, so this will shine it up, make it look new. Can you see the difference? Oh yeah, kind of looks, instead of brown, it looks more coppery, like a penny. I'm hoping this turns out pretty. I'm not real concerned if I get every crevice. It'll just add character to it. And when it's sitting right side up, you're only going to see a little bit of the underside anyway. You never know what's going to come out of someone's house. I'm telling you, you just never know. I drove all the way to Tampa, which was, it was about, you know, almost 30 minutes to this lady's yard sale. She said yard sale. She posted it on Marketplace. And she had pictures, and the stuff that she had was really nice. And I drove all the way over there. I asked her the price on 2 things. Both things were $30. They were just farmhouse signs. One was a cow and one was a pig. She said $30. I said $30. Okay, so I put it back. And I just walked back to my car because I'm like, this is not what I call a yard sale. No way. I don't think so. And if you're not willing to come down even a quarter, I probably won't buy it from you. Okay. I should have done this before. You know what though? This is what I'll do. I'm just going to go ahead and flip it, and I can finish under here another time, but at least you can see the difference. Let me just use up my paint. Okay. Okay. See, you can see the difference. That's the old side, that's the new side. And I can finish that another time. Not a big deal. Okay, now that, because it's so big, I'm gonna have to do like a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to turn it around so you hold it up so you can see it. Because I don't think this is something I can paint backwards. But we're gonna do, we're gonna start out with white, the whole thing white. And then I have a ton of pinks. Pinks. We're not doing turquoise today. I've been stuck on that color. Okay. This brush. Just using it's a small brush. Okay. And it's chalk paint. Because it'll stick to anything. And I don't know what this is made out of. It's some kind of plastic fiberglass something or another. Believe me, it's gonna look better just white. What were these people thinking? This was probably really pretty back in the day. I do love how it's scalloped, the shape of it, the way it's molded. hope I can do this kind of quick. A tip, when you're painting like around the edge of something, just do this and it gives you a nice straight line. You don't have to paint this way, because when you paint this way, it's gonna get under and everywhere else. Just hold your brush like this and go around like that. That's all you gotta do. Perfectly straight line. You try to go sideways, it's gonna mess up what you have underneath or the side of it. Some kind of hairy stuff on it. I don't know what that is. What is that? That's looking better, isn't it? Oh yes, even just white. Paint on me. Awesome. See there, now we have a clean slate. I need to get this side a little better. Okay, and I'm going to do up here because it's still looking a little dingy. 2 coats? I'm thinking it probably will, because I can still see the leaves and stuff through it. Second coat will go on much easier. It always does. Probably just the outer part of it I'm going to do the second coat, because we are going to do a bunch of pinks on the inside. The inside of it. I hope this doesn't turn out like my fail on my flower. I know pinks are the right color, but what I'm wanting to do is kind of like a like an ombre, like darker on the inside of the shell, and get a little lighter, a little lighter, a little lighter coming out. Now we just have to see if I can achieve that. Which I'm not sure. Maybe. I'll make it work. See, and I have so many different pinks. They're different, hues, shades. So I gotta figure out, I might have to go with my dark one and add white to it a little at a time and see. The only one I'm really liking with this is that very light one. Oh, this hadn't even been opened yet. This is, oh, it says bright magenta. I might have to add some white to that. The apple barrel bright magenta. It's probably gonna look different on the plate. Yeah. I might need to add white to this. Okay, I am still gonna do, I'm just gonna use it that dark. Way down in that valley there. Just where it caves in. Or should I use a smaller brush? I'll use a smaller brush. Ooh, that's pretty bright. But what I can do is just add a little, oh yeah, that looks good. Just throw in a little white while it's still wet. Just gonna fan it out so I don't have like a solid line. There should see a little more. Go a little farther on this one side. Okay, so we basically just have, you can see in there, it doesn't look that great, but it's, you know, that's the deepest part of it. And we're going to, let me get some more paper towels. go in just a little bit with that dark color and just kind of blend it in there, because I do want the deepest part darker. I'm gonna mix my white and my dark together. Okay, let's see here. Add a little more white. And we're just gonna go lighter and lighter and lighter. I'm not going all the way to the edge because my plan was not to. So if I do happen to get it on the edge, I will just put some white on it. Just kind of stopping. Shoot, fly. You can just swirl. Your paint's still wet. Some of the darker in there. Now I think that looks more like a real clamshell. The only other thing I think I might want to do, which would not be any more pink. That is enough pink. And I'm not using that one. I like that. Just use the dark and add a little white. And then add a little more white to that, and it'll get lighter and lighter and lighter. And then just go back and highlight with the darker color. I'm seeing it upside down, but I don't know if you can see the different colors in there. I do have a sea sponge, and I think I might sponge a little around the edges. And I wanted to add some iridescent white glitter just on the edges. Okay, and if you're using a sea sponge, and you can cut these too. If you want something smaller, a little small piece, you can cut them. I've already dampened it. You want to wet it and wring it out. Mine's already damp. And just like you don't want too much on there, you just want a little bit. Okay? And I'm just gonna go around the edges. Oh, my sponge is falling apart. It just kind of brings it together. I'll fix that right there when I paint that other color, that copper color on it. Okay, and when you use a sea sponge and you use it with paint, put it right in water real quick because it'll dry up on you. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle some glitter just on the edges where it's still wet. Glitter goes a long way, so oh, I'm dumping it. See, that's all I used, and it was full. But, let's see how I gotta do. Okay, I don't know if you can see that shining, probably not. But I would take a picture. I will take a picture of it, and I'll post it. And I thank you guys so much. I hope this video wasn't longer than 38 minutes because I don't want to splice it. When I splice my videos together, if I go over 38 minutes, it's like I'm in a Japanese Godzilla movie because my mouth doesn't move with my with my voice. So, okay, you guys have a great night. And I hope you had fun doing this. I hope you learned something. Please like, comment, ask me questions. Anything is fine. And pass along to a friend. That would be great. Okay, you guys have a great night.